React. What dying in every planet would look like? Let's go. God damn, hold up. I can't hear shit, bro.
But if you think that means it's hot all the time, you're wrong. At night, temperatures can plummet to an icy minus 180 degrees Celsius. During the day, however, they can skyrocket to 430 degrees Celsius. This extreme imbalance happens because Mercury doesn't have a proper atmosphere to regulate temperature. Instead, it has a very thin exosphere, which doesn't maintain heat. While apart from temperature, you wouldn't have to worry about weather on Mercury, the real dangers come from solar radiation and the lack of breathable air. In fact, Mercury gets almost 7 times the solar irradiance that Earth receives. As the smallest planet in the solar system, Mercury is full of craters, cliffs, and bumpy terrain, making it a pretty tough place to land as well. The low air resistance doesn't help either. It would make slowing down a spaceship much harder, increasing the chances of a high-speed crash. Landing
Damn.
during the daytime is out of the question because of the extreme heat. The latest
Damn.
NASA spacesuits can only handle up to 121 degrees Celsius, nowhere near Mercury's daytime temperatures of 430 degrees Celsius.
God damn, that's actually crazy, bro. That's actually messed up, bro. That's actually messed up. 430 degrees, bro. Bro. That's like, all right.
Plus, keep in mind that Mercury's day lasts about half a year due to its slow rotation. Nighttime isn't much better. Temperatures of minus 100.
A day in Mercury, it's half a year on Earth. I think I have to relocate, guys. I think I have to relocate. One day in Mercury is half a year on Earth, bro. I'm relocating. Bro, I'm complaining I don't even have enough time in a day, bro. I don't even have enough time in one day. Just 24 hours. Why I could be having a whole year in a day in Mercury. Bro. Fuck the heat, man. Take a lot. To survive in Mercury is simple, bro. It's not that difficult. Take a lot of ice. Take a refrigerator. Take since it's very hot, ice, refrigerator. Take your air conditioner. You are good. You are good, bro.
180 degrees Celsius far exceed NASA suit's lower limit of minus 100.
God damn. God damn. It has 180 degree percent.
57 degrees Celsius, so you'd still freeze. Your best bet would be to try landing.
Bro, that's good, man, bro. I thought it was too hot. If it freezes me, then it helps me from getting hot now. From getting burnt. Bro. These things are easy, man.
In the Terminator zone, the area between day and night where temperatures are more moderate. Even there, however, it can be risky, as temperatures can change relatively quickly. Venus. Venus is the closest planet to Earth, sitting just 40 million kilometers away. This means the journey there would be
Bro said just. Are you dumb?
relatively short, about 4 months. Its size and gravity wouldn't pose.
Bro, I think I'm starting to consider the kind of let me see the benefits of going here. I've seen a good benefit of going to Mercury. I could be spending 1 day there and it would be 1 year here. Which means I'm spending 24 hours here and it's short as fuck. If I spend the 24 hours in Mercury, I will be spending half a year there for just 1 day. That's like beautiful, bro.
Much of a problem, as they're pretty similar to Earth's. The first real issue you'd face, though, would be those beautiful yellow clouds you'd see as you approached the surface. Unfortunately, they're made of sulfuric acid, a highly corrosive substance that would destroy your lungs in seconds. But let's assume you've got a spacesuit advanced enough to filter it out. As you descend to the surface, you'd notice visibility dropping drastically. The atmosphere becomes incredibly thick, made mostly of carbon dioxide, so you wouldn't be able to see much. Then there's the heat, an unbearable 450 degrees Celsius.
I'm telling you guys all this. Forget about the Celsius, bro. Forget about the Celsius, the degrees, bro. Take a cooling fan, an ice block, and the refrigerator. You are good, man. You are good. You are good.
If that wasn't enough, only about 10% of the sunlight reaches the surface, as it's blocked by the thick atmosphere, so it'd be pretty dark. On the surface, moving your arms and legs would be a
Bro, take a torchlight, bro. Why are they saying these things like it's a problem, man? Though there isn't enough benefits yet, though, but let's see.
serious struggle. Even though gravity is nearly the same as on Earth, the air is so dense you'd feel like you're wading through a heavy liquid. With a good pressurized suit, you might last a few seconds down there, but before long, the pressure, about 92 bars compared to Earth's 1 bar at sea level, would crush your suit. And if that didn't kill you, the sulfuric acid you'd start breathing once your suit broke definitely would. Mars.
Damn.
Mars is the
Venus doesn't have anything that like I need. Doesn't have anything, so there's no need of me going there. I won't want to go there. Like for now, I'm still on Mercury. Mercury is like, bro. If I don't see any better option, I'm going to Mercury, bro.
second closest planet to Earth and the most habitable of all 8 planets. Daytime temperatures are much less extreme compared to Mercury and Venus, reaching up to a relatively comfortable 20 degrees Celsius. However, the real challenge comes at night, or in certain parts of the planet, where temperatures can drop as low as minus 153 degrees Celsius.
The odds, bro. The odds, bro. The odds, bro. Always these odds,
Another
man.
big issue, similar to Mercury, is Mars's incredibly thin atmosphere. It's mostly made up of carbon dioxide, with only trace amounts of oxygen, meaning there's not that much breathable air. This thin atmosphere also results in low pressure and high levels of radiation exposure, both of which are incredibly dangerous. The average natural radiation level on Mars is 24 to 30 rads, which is about 40 to 50 times the average on Earth. On top of that, Mars experiences frequent and extremely violent dust storms, with wind speeds reaching up to 100 kilometers per hour.
Nothing is faster than light, bro. Nothing is faster than light. Take a torchlight. If the wind is too fast, you shine a torchlight on it to slow down.
These storms could pose serious challenges, so any attempt at habitation would require a sustainable, airtight, and well-insulated life support system. Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet out of the 8, and it's one of the hardest planets to land on, primarily.
Bro, Mercury, Venus, and what was the last one? I don't know. I'm still choosing Mercury because I still have a lot of day, like
because of its extreme radiation levels. Even 300,000 kilometers away, the radiation would start penetrating your suit and you'd be done for. But since that's a boring outcome, let's assume you have a hypothetical suit that can block the radiation. Jupiter's gravity is 2.4 times stronger than Earth's, meaning you'd be falling incredibly fast. As you enter the first layers of the atmosphere, you'd encounter white clouds made of frozen ammonia crystals with temperatures around minus 150 degrees Celsius. The winds here are no joke, reaching insane speeds of up to 482 kilometers per hour. If you manage to descend about 150 kilometers through these top layers, you'd reach the deepest point ever explored. This is how far NASA's Galileo probe got back in 1995. Beyond this point, things start getting darker, and both temperature and pressure increase rapidly. Just as a fun fact, the pressure near Jupiter's center is estimated to be about 100 million times Earth's atmospheric pressure. After hours of falling, you might reach Jupiter's inner layers, where you'd encounter a supercritical fluid, a state that's not quite liquid but not gas either. Here, you'd kind of be swimming in this bizarre substance. If you continued further toward the center, you'd encounter metallic hydrogen, an extremely dense liquid that would trap you. But if you somehow managed to get through that, you'd reach Jupiter's core, though we're not entirely sure if it's solid or not. The temperatures here would be about 24,000 degrees Celsius, roughly.
Damn, bro. Damn, bro. $24 million, bro. Bro, that's expensive. What kind of currency is this, man? Bro, is this in dollar, euro, pounds, man? That is freaking expensive. $24 million, bro. Wow. How did I get this amount of money? I thought no one was living there, bro. Wow.
4.5 times hotter than the Sun's surface, Saturn. Saturn is the second largest planet in the solar system, with an atmosphere primarily made of hydrogen and helium. The first challenge would be avoiding a crash with one of its 146 orbiting moons. Once you manage that,
What the fuck? What? You serious, bro? Bro. So, our moon, right, left us alone. I knew it, but for the past 3 days now, bro, I haven't seen the moon, bro. Our moon left us to give birth to children. Who was the wife, bro? Or sorry, rather the husband. Our moon went ahead to give birth to 147 children. $147 but I'm leaving this planet, bro. I'm leaving this planet, man. I'm still going to Mercury. How did you give birth to 147 children, bro? Ow, bro.
you'd encounter its iconic rings, which are made of debris.
He got married, bro. Got married. Bro, I never knew planets. I knew humans, right? We live in the planet, but I never knew planets had their own, like, live their own too. But they can't talk, right? Like, they can't talk, bro. So he married. Our moon went to get married to Saturn, right? And Saturn gave and then it engaged Saturn. It gave Saturn a ring, and then gave birth to 147 children. Bro, for how long? Yeah, bro.
Debris from old moons, ice pellets, comets, and asteroids. Let's assume you're either an incredibly skilled pilot.
What the fuck? Where did all those names even come from? Who are those people?
Or your spaceship is indestructible, so you don't meet your end by smashing it.
Bro. Oh my god, bro. But they are cute though. For real. Look how little they are, bro. Now I see why. Our moon, bro. Moon, man. Now I see, bro. Look how beautiful Saturn looks, man. Saturn is a body, bro. Look at the curves. Look at the curve on Saturn. Look at the curve. Oh my god. Look at the curve on Saturn, bro. Our moon is a bad, like, very dangerous. So you left Earth alone. You cheated on Earth and went to give birth to, but the children are cute though. God damn, bro. So these are the children of moon, but they are not fully grown, bro. So, like, when these children are fully grown, right? Do they go to their, like, what happens then? Like, I don't know what happens then, bro.
The space junk. As you approach Saturn's equator, you'd witness an incredible spectacle of red and purple auras caused by highly energetic hydrogen in the atmosphere. However, this beauty comes with a catch. Hurricane-force winds blast.
I knew it. She's beautiful, man. That's what caught our moon, because she's so beautiful, bro. This is what made our moon started, like, because she's freaking beautiful, man. Our moon fell for this, man. But Earth is beautiful, bro. Earth is. How women? Oh, sorry, not women. Men, right? You left Earth, as beautiful as she was, as beautiful as Earth looks, you went to meet Saturn. Though Saturn is beautiful, I know she's a body, but Earth is beautiful. Earth has children. Yeah, bro.
Blasting at speeds of around 1,800 kilometers per hour would make it nearly impossible to stay steady. Trying to enter from the North Pole wouldn't be any better. Up there, you'd face a massive storm so large you could fit 2 Earths inside it.
Now I see, bro. Yeah, I see what's going on. I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. Moon is a bad moon, bruv. So you like big things. Earth was too small for you, so you had to go for Saturn. So Saturn is twice as big as Earth, bro. Look at the boot. Alright, yeah, whatever. But bruv.
This region also has ammonia clouds, similar to Jupiter's, and temperatures that can plummet to a bone-chilling minus 250 degrees Celsius. As you fall deeper through the layers of clouds, the temperatures would start to rise again, eventually reaching 0 degrees Celsius. At this point, while the cold becomes less of an issue, pressure becomes your biggest enemy. It increases to levels comparable to the deepest parts of Earth's oceans. Continuing further, the gases around you would transition into a liquid state. If you somehow survived long enough to reach the center of Saturn, you'd encounter its molten rocky core, which is about 10 times the size of Earth. Temperatures here reach a scorching 11,700 degrees Celsius, more than twice as hot as the sun's surface.
Bro, why are they so expensive, man? Why are they so expensive? Nobody's living there, bro. Why are they so expensive, bro? Why, man? What do you use all this money for? Alright, bro.
With pressure roughly 1,000 times greater than Earth's, Uranus. This is where planet...
What the fuck you talking about? My what, bro? My what, bro? Nah, I ain't showing you my shit, bro. I ain't showing you my shit, bro. I ain't showing you my shit, bro. What do you need my anus for? God damn. Bro, don't call my anus anymore, bro. Please, man.
Start getting really far from Earth, making the journey incredibly long. Uranus is one of the 2 ice giants.
Please, bro. God damn. Please, man. I'm straight, bro. I love women. So please stop looking at my fucking anus, bro. God damn.
And the only planet in the solar system that spins on its side. It also rotates faster than Earth, with a day lasting just 17 Earth hours. By the
I'm not going here.
way, being an ice giant doesn't mean the planet is a solid ball of ice. Instead, it means it's primarily composed of elements heavier than hydrogen and helium. Like Saturn, you'd need to avoid crashing into its rings. Once you pass them, you'd find yourself...
Yo! She's married to. Who is she married to? Don't tell me Moon proposed to her. And they didn't see her name. What was her name?
Surrounded by toxic gas, and the temperature would drop rapidly to below minus 200 degrees Celsius. This makes it the coldest planet in the solar system. If the freezing cold and poisonous atmosphere didn't get you, you'd descend through the first layer of the atmosphere. Here, things get even worse. The air becomes dense, and you'd be pelted by ice pellets. Eventually, you'd reach something truly spectacular, a rain of diamonds, driven by winds of up to 900 kilometers per hour. But once again, there's a catch. The pressure here is about 100 times greater than Earth's, which would ultimately crush you. Neptune. Neptune is the second ice giant after Uranus, and its composition is...
God damn, why is he after my anus, bro? What do you want from me? What do you want? Okay, what do you want from me? What do you want? Why is Neptune after my fucking anus, bro? Why? Or Neptune married this lady here. Neptune married this lady. But they didn't call her name. And now Neptune is after me. Why? What did I do, bro? I did not do anything, bro. Literally, man. God damn.
Is very similar. Being the farthest planet from the sun, 30 times farther than Earth, it's incredibly dark. Like Uranus, Neptune is extremely cold in its outer layers, but the inner layers are intensely hot due to immense pressure and heat from its core.
Guys, she see me the fuck off, bro. Call my anus one more time, bro.
fact, its core is about 7,000 degrees Celsius, which is hotter than the sun's surface. It also experiences the famous diamond rain, caused by high pressure breaking down methane and forming solid diamonds. Neptune's winds are among the strongest in the solar system, reaching supersonic speeds. In many ways, it's basically a twin of Uranus, so there isn't much.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys, I'm done. This guy is getting out of hand, bro. He's calling my arms. Like, I can't take it anymore. Yeah, guys. We out. Nah, we out.